he's a kid and he needs to get back to normal life. Oad has his house and his room and his toys, and his friends are waiting for him.
We have this high of Danielle and Amelia coming home. On the other hand, this low of waiting for the rest of our family.
We hug them a lot, again and again and again. We cry a lot. We laugh a lot, like a storm, you know. All the feelings flow up. It was amazing.
So many feelings. We are now hearing these remarkable stories of emotional reunions as some hostages return home to their loved ones. Our next guest reunited with his mother, Margalit, after she was held hostage for nearly 50 days. But his father still remains captive. Yair Moses joins us now. Yair, thank you very much for joining us. What an emotional reunion. We cannot even imagine what your family has gone through. How is everyone doing right now?
We're doing okay. Today we left the hospital, so my mother is okay physically, and you can see the picture. It might take some time to recover and understand all what happened to us, but yes, we are very, very excited and very happy also to leave the hospital.
It is an incredible thing to see her smiling, and we were all moved by your caption when you first posted that picture reuniting with your mother, "Mom's back." What has she told you she wants to share with the world about her time in captivity? Is there any message she wants to get out or anything she wants to share about what happened while she was in there?
Well, we cannot share what happened there because it's something private to her or the others that were with her, or we want to keep them safe. The others that are still there, we need to keep them safe. So we cannot share, but the thing that held her, that she stay optimistic and try to be as vital as possible by helping others whenever she could, or do things there and everything she could do in order to feel that she's still needed, and this help her to get hope that this will end and she will come home back.
And you go back to October 7th when Hamas rampaged through the village in which she was, murdering, kidnapping its residents. She and her close neighbor, we were told, and her ex-husband, your father, were both taken to Gaza. We understand that your father still remains. What are you learning about that situation?
We have no information about his status. We know nothing about him. And this is the major problem. Over 50 days, and we know nothing about the people that are there. And this is something that is, it's hard to say unacceptable when you work with the terror organization, but I believe that humanitarian organization, like the Red Cross and like the UN, should have and must have done much more in order to see the Israeli people that are there and see their condition. We don't even know who's there, who is alive, who's dead, who's wounded, who's sick. We don't know anything about the people that are there. And I see, some humanitarian aid is getting into Gaza thanks to this organization, and it's okay, but everyone in Gaza needs to get humanitarian help, including the Israeli people that are there. And all these organizations could do much, much more and put more pressure in order to make sure they will come to visit the Israeli people there and see their condition.
We're showing so many of these hostages, and I was struck by one of the family members we played out there in a series of family members speaking out as they were reunited with family members. And some, like you, are experiencing the high of receiving one, like your mother, and now the wait for your father, and just how obviously difficult your situation is, Yair. This was Dory Roberts. She's got 3 relatives that were released by Hamas. She was on this network earlier. Listen.
Most of the time is underground, eating tin cans, food, and a little bit of dry pitas here and there, trying to get some sleep with like sleeping pills here and there, like sharing like 1 pill between 5 people, trying to get some kind of humanitarian or some kind of human condition down there is very challenging.
Just incredibly challenging to hear that and to just not know, Yair. What do you imagine the next few hours are like? Are you being told anything? We just received this statement from the President of the United States, Joe Biden, who's speaking right now on an unrelated topic. But his administration did release a statement just a short time ago on the extension of the humanitarian pause in Gaza. The president here says he remains deeply engaged over the past few days to ensure that this deal, brokered and sustained through extensive U.S. mediation and diplomacy, can continue to deliver results. We all just have to remain hopeful, Yair.
Yes, it is. Unfortunately, currently, they don't even talk about men, only women, kids, and elderly women. But currently, there is no discussion about men. But the men, and especially the elderly men, are in danger. You also, from yesterday, Elma that was released yesterday, and her life is in danger. And we don't know the situation. We don't know who is okay, who's not. And we don't want to get to this position that someone is coming back, but we don't know if he'll survive or not. So this is also urge the thing that everyone must come back home. By the way, the Dory that you talked to is my family, because Efrat, my father's life partner, was murdered, and her daughter and daughters are the one that released. So we are family also.
Well, we are thankful for your mother's return, Yair, and we are thinking of and praying for your family and your father's return. Our hearts are with you. Thank you very much for joining us with your story.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Kilmeade. I want you to do me a favor. I want you to click to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page. This is the only way that I know for sure that you're not going to miss any great commentary, any great news bites, any great interviews coming your way on Fox. You can get it all here on YouTube. So subscribe right now.